Hello mga amigog amiga! Welcome to my channel. This is Jenza, and kung hindi pa po kayo nakasubscribe sa channel ko, just hit the subscribe button, then click the notification bell para updated kayo sa mga susunod na video na aking gagawin. Okay, let's go!
Sample interview ni siya sa tawag ini rare job. Isa siya ka ESL company. Mega love shout out to Sis Marie's TV channel and Ate Gina Luna Campo. And shout out din kay Ate Edna Maria Digabe. And good afternoon, Ate Gina and Sis Marie.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon, Ma'am Cha. Yes, ma'am.
At itong pinapanood ko po is sample video
My name is Judith Mibulos Redula.
interview and initial interview sa rare job.
Miss J.
Isa po siyang beginner.
Yes, ma'am. Excuse me. I'm good, ma'am. I'm good. I'm great. Yes, ma'am. To my device, it's okay. It's connected. Audio jack, ma'am. It's one. It has two, but only the green one I did put in. No, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. People in every country love their children. They have celebrations during their birthdays or name days. In Japan, there are national festivals to celebrate their children at the same time. These festivals are called Girls' Day, and Boys' Days. Today, we are going to talk about Girls' Day. Yes, ma'am, I will do that. Yes, ma'am, you're hanging. Yes, now it's clear. Yes, my name is Judith Mibulus Redula. My birthday is November 20, 1964. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have a Globe prepaid Wi-Fi with a LAN cable connected. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. I am now a retired person. Yes, I finished college from a university of Mindanao with the course Bachelor of Science in Commerce, major in Banking and Finance. No, ma'am, I don't have any online experience, but my only experience was when I was teaching my children when they were younger during their kinder and elementary days. Since I took my retirement early, so I was browsing the YouTube, YouTube, and then I saw one of the bloggers blogging rare jobs. So that's how I find. Yes, that's how I found a rare job. According to the vlog, the schedules in rare job is very flexible. You can choose your schedule, and then if you want part-time and full-time, you can do that in rare job. And the salary is also good also, and you are also giving incentives and rewards if the tutor will stay longer in your company. You're hanging now, ma'am. Hello? Hello, ma'am. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Okay. The problem. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I will try. The three things I will talk about is peace, and then second is the earning money, how to earn money. Third is to be ready about the judgment day. Uh, Fourth piece, it's obvious because of China and the the pandemic, the virus now. So everything is in chaos. So we should initiate peace to the people for us to be stable and to keep calm of this situation that we have. And for second is for money earning, of course, is still related to the pandemic. Now, if we can teach the people that are jobless on how to earn online and to earn another way of earning aside from the office-based jobs. And third is for the judgment day that we should be prepared because it's still related to the pandemic that we really don't know what is the plan for us. No, it might be that this is already the sign that the world is ending. So we have to be prepare ourselves to be good, to be kind to others. If we have more, then we have to share. And then uh, that's it. Be nice to others and prepare for the judgment day if it is coming. What, ma'am? Again, it's static. Okay. Well, in my opinion, the topics will be, I will use only the Facebook because that's the only platform that I know of, and maybe it's YouTube. If someone criticizes of my opinion, then I will just let it go. I will not reply him back. Uh, I will just state reasons and ideas that that is relevant to the issues, but I will not fight back to him or to her, to the person that has a criticize that criticized me. Thank you. I think as a book. I think in a book. Traditionally, we started with a book. So, yes, so I think the book will last forever, lifetime. And then if someone wants to read it, they can read it a million times if it is in a book. But if it's in the teleserye, there's a period of lifespan for the movie and for the teleserye. So for book, I think it will stay longer. That's why I wanted in the book. In the movie, it's a form of film. So if the film will be destroyed, or you know, so it will be, or deleted in the computer, it's not going to stay longer. Not like in the books. It was proven that the books from the Old Testament, far long ago, it's still here until now. You can still have it. The part would be from my childhood until I got married. Mm-mm. Because of course, my family, my parents, my siblings, they are close to me, and they are my treasures uh, during those time that I was single. And yes, a strong woman, a strong woman who had been with a lot of trials in her life, but still she is standing still. Yes, ma'am. I would choose the knife, because the knife is a multi there's a multi usage with the knife. You can get fruits. You can get fruits using the knife. You can kill animals using the knife. You can build your shelter using the knife, and you can light a fire using the knife by the ignition of the steel or the metal. And of course, it will keep you safe from being harmed from others. It will be your uh, defending equipped weapon. Disadvantage. Disadvantage would be if I will feel that I have no more hope, then that knife would be the one to end my life. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you also. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, you too, ma'am. Bye.
Hi! Welcome to my vlog. My name is Jerilyn. You can call me Joe. Ayan na. This day is a big day. Today is my initial interview with Rare Job. So if anyone who doesn't know about Rare Job, it's online company, English online company who teach Japanese student. Japanese student. Okay. So magbisa na lang ko, no? Ayan. So karon, my interview will be 5:30 and it's now 5:12 in the afternoon. So I'm just waiting, doing my makeup. Di pa ako nakapag-tour. So don't worry guys, I will show to you later the actual interview of Rare Job. So kung mapansin niyo magkurkurog ang akong camera kay nagunit ako sa kumot. Nalay ba yan siya? Sige lang. So ayun, let's just enjoy the video and sige kulbaan ko enjoy lang po na ako. So ayun, I'll be right back with you guys. Magtiwas ako sa ako ang contour para mo ipis-nipis po dali siguro, no? Sige. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, ma'am. Okay. You can call me Joe, ma'am. Joe. Yes. Yeah. Welcome. Okay. Phone number. Okay, I already sent it, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, ma'am. Um, yes, ma'am. That was way back 2019. I worked with Akadsoc for 8 months only as an online English teacher. So I was at my province before, so the internet connection is not that really good. So after 8 months, it's very complicated because of the connection. So even if I'm very willing to teach, I decided to resign because of the connection. But no need to worry, ma'am. I'm now here living in a city, in Davao City. Everything is already all set, like the internet and all. Yes. Okay, so if I will be given a chance, ma'am, to be part of this company, it will be a great honor. So what I can contribute, ma'am, is my passion as well as my commitment. So skills and teaching can be learned, but having a good attitude would be a very great contribution to the company. Like for example, my commitment, which is that will fall into attendance. I'll make sure that I will not have any absences or late because teaching is my greatest passion in life. And I'll make sure that my students will learn in every class, that every class will not be, their time will not be wasted with me. So I think that's the big thing that I can contribute to the company, which is my commitment, because I take commitment seriously. Yes, ma'am. I'll complete it within 60 days. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, that's okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Mhm. Mhm. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, ma'am. Merry Christmas, ma'am. Thank you. Goodbye. Hi, I'm back again. So, ayun, I passed the test call interview. So, right away, like before the test call ends, the interviewer already told me that I passed. So, the final interview, so just want to tell you guys, after the test call, there will be a final interview, and that will be scheduled this coming Monday, December 28th. It's my birthday. Pero okay lang, sige lang. 5 p.m. kasi they don't have available slots for tonight. So, ayan, I hope you enjoy the video. Just message me. I will put the descriptions below. If you have some questions or anything or any suggestions, I'll make sure and I'll be happy to. Basta never mind. Muna to. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas!
Hello mga amigog amiga! Welcome to my channel. This is Genza, and kung hindi pa po kayo nakasubscribe sa channel ko, just hit the subscribe button, then click the notification bell para updated kayo sa mga susunod na video na aking gagawin. Okay, let's go!
Guys, what's up? It's me, Trisha, back again with another video. And so for today, I am going to have my interview with a company called ProSolom LCC for the position of a general virtual assistant. And I am currently preparing myself now and waiting. So good luck to me. So I'm going to prepare now. All right. Hello, good evening. Yes, I can hear you clearly. Can you hear me clearly? Alright, that's good to hear. You can just call me Trish. Mhm. All right, so hi again. My name is Trisha Ann Hinautan. You can call me Trish. I'm 20 years old. I have been working as an online English tutor for a year at a company called Native Camp, and I've been teaching Japanese and Taiwanese students ages 5 to 60 years old, and I gently correct their pronunciation, their grammar, and their sentence construction. And I also make sure to have their daily reports on what they still have to improve and what they are already fluent into. And aside from that, I also worked for 3 years as an online seller in the Shopee Philippines, but not continuous, just when I have the free time. So in there, I use my skills as a graphic designer and computer skills in general. And other than that, I have worked for only a month as a healthcare assistant in a nearby hospital in our home. And so I was working in certain documents and making certificates like birth, death, um, and medical certificates. And I was also assigned in the outpatient department where I interview certain patients and organize their personal files and look on their medical history on the hospital. And I also assist them on their way to the doctor or onto the laboratory. And I was also assigned in the laboratory where we handle patient specimens and look on them microscopically and make some reports on them. I think that's it. I ended my job as an online English tutor because of the decrease on the number of students. I started my career when it was the start of the pandemic, and so there were a lot of Japanese and Taiwanese students that I taught. But then there comes a time where the country, Japan, had announced that regular classes will return and so online classes will end. And thus, it truly affected a lot of tutor, especially me, which caused on the decrease of the salary. Yes, only for a year. Upon having to research about your company and your virtual assistant, I had an understanding that your VAs are the world's best virtual assistants who can duplicate a client. And for my own understanding about your saying, your VAs are someone who is the mirror of the client that can do a task with a top-notch outcome. And aside from this, your company's president stated on his email that the VAs here document tasks and procedures for him. And in specification, your VAs, whom you call virtual system architects, are here to do tasks from a client with 0% error from the given process videos of a client, and that they can do anything that a client does. And other than that, they are the ones that can perform on the different areas such as social media marketing, closing sales, setting up some appointments, email marketing, and research, and I think many more. Oh, I was actually looking for a job in a different website, so I listed them up on my laptop and comparing which I fit and would be better for me to use my skills. And so I applied here. And one of the reasons why I applied here was the convenience and fast way to apply. And other than that, is because of the saying that was on your website, and it says there world's best VA that can duplicate you. And I want to be that VA who works here because I know that I will be trained thoroughly and will become in the future one of the best VAs here. Yes. um in my own opinion, my soft skills would be I'm the kind of person who is a fast implementer, also dependable and detail oriented. And with regards to the hard skills, I think I'm a person who is a man of action, because whenever I do not have something to do, I always feel unproductive. And when there is a task that is given to me, I do not just give my best, but I always do better than my best. And also I have the root skills needed to work as a virtual assistant, and so that becomes also my hard skills. Yes. Ah, good performance and bad performance. That is actually a tough question, but I think that a good performance involves a worker who is diligent, who is responsible, and who has a mindset of optimist. I think that being positive will help you go through your work. And with regards to the bad performance, I think it would be a worker who is distracted, who is a pessimist, and who isn't doing his job or her job with 100% effort. Yes. Mhm. Um, I would greatly um, accept 20,000, as this is my first time, and as I would be trained first thoroughly, and so I would greatly accept 20,000. I'm so sorry. Um, yes. Yes. Yes, I'm so sorry about that. Hmm. Um, since I've been researching about this company, and I have read that uh, you work on a graveyard shift, and so I would definitely work on that time. Yes. Mhm. Yes. Oh, when it comes to time when I would be taking up my studies, I think that, and typically a professor would just give a video, and it's a synchronous class, and so a professor would just give a lecture video to us, and then we could just watch it any time of the day, and it would not in any way affect my performance here on work. Yes. Yes. Um, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I had a great time, and yes. Oh, none so far, but I just would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity and for staying up late at night to have this interview. Yes, thank you so much. Goodbye.
welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna be taking a video of my interview with Rare Jobs. So it's actually scheduled 5:30 to 6:30 in the afternoon, but then it's still 4:30 p.m. and I'm here because I'm so nervous. So I'm preparing everything for my interview. Make sure everything will be good or everything is up and running. So wish me luck and I hope I pass this interview today. Okay, so it's already 5:28. Oh my god, 2 minutes before the call. Uy, 5:30 na. Nasaan na yung call? 12 minutes past. Wala pa yung evaluator. They're prolonging the agony. Anyway, I hope I can do this. After 20 minutes, wala pa na daw for interview. So I'm just waiting. So endorsing Eunice Lablabong Taginay for interview. Yes, that's me. That is me. Hi. Good afternoon. Yes, I can. My name is Eunice Tuginay. You can call me Ice. That's ICE. Yes, it's totally fine. I'm doing great. Mhm. Okay. So my name is Eunice Lablabong Tuginay, and my birthday is. In my rare. Oh, I'm not sure what happened. Yes, that is correct. Not sure what happened. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It's currently PLDT fiber. Yes, I am. The course I have actually graduated Bachelor of Arts in Communication. Okay. Honestly, I currently don't have any online English teaching experience yet, but I had tried teaching face to face during Sunday schools for kids. Mhm. So, rare job, I actually learned about it through Facebook. So I was searching for an online opportunity for me, and then I came across the rare job advertisement. So I got interested because honestly, when I watched the video, I felt really welcomed. And so I said, I want to join this company. So there you go. And also, when I have research about it, I see that you're offering home-based online teaching as well as you have flexible schedule. Okay. hmm If I would have the pleasure to talk about three things to the world, then I will talk about the love of God, and then about the life of Jesus, and also about depression. hmm So basically, the love of God, I have experienced that myself. So since I was a kid, I have been introduced to the Word of God. And so being able to experience this is something that I would also want the world to know. And that due to the love of God, He has sent His Son, Jesus Christ, to save us from our sins because naturally we are sinners, and that doesn't end life, so we still have an eternal life that we can look forward to. So in this earth, there are a lot of hardships, there are a lot of trials, temptations that happen, but then we also have Jesus who can help us to live in this world and also to look forward to the life after death, which is the eternal life that Jesus and God is offering. And also depression, thirdly, because depression is one of the rampant issues that is currently happening right now, and a lot of people are not yet aware about mental or depression. So I would want to have them be aware of depression, that it exists and it happens, and that's totally okay. Mhm. So there are a lot of platforms that we can use in educating the people. So we can use social media since it's one of the most widely used medium nowadays. So I will use social media such as Facebook in order to tell them that depression happens, and it can happen to anyone, whether you are young, you are old, whether you are working, you are not. It happens, and it's totally okay. And then I will tell them how we can address this issue. So how would you know if someone is actually experiencing this, and what can we do as a person to be able to help this person get out from depression or perhaps be better? hmm Well, if someone is against these three things, or if someone criticizes it, that's totally okay with me since I am open to criticism. Perhaps I would also allow them to speak their thoughts about these three topics, and perhaps see why that person thought about it, and perhaps take note of that. So it's totally okay with me since I'm open to criticisms. hmm Well, if I am given the chance, I would prefer it to be a movie since I am a movie lover. And for movies, it can be presented to any platform nowadays. So it can be through social media as well. So in that way, many people will learn and watch my life story. hmm Perhaps it's gonna be the part where I have experienced, or we in my family experienced being hit by Typhoon Ompong, and how it actually changed our life and how we cope up with life after the typhoon happened. hmm Well, I would like to be perceived as someone who did not give up. And so, even though we experienced at that time depression or stress, since it's totally a whole new environment after the ompong hit our place, then I would like them to see me as a strong person who was able to overcome all those and move on with life. Mhm. So for leadership skills, that was actually recently. So in church we had a DVBS of what we call it's a daily vacation Bible school, and I am one of the chosen leaders. So I have to make sure that I oversee everything from my our teachers in church as well as our students. So given the fact that we are also living in this pandemic, and we had that big event in our church, we had to make sure that we are following certain protocols, social distancing, make sure that the kids are sanitized, and also we practice wearing mask in church. So that was the most recent that I can remember. Mm. During those times, actually patience, since kids, they are on the stage where they are really alive, especially 4 to 6 years olds, which are the ones that I handled. So I actually had a hard time catching their attention as well as keeping them in place to make sure that I still have their attention and they are still listening. So what I did was we actually had what we call exercises. So we play games in order to keep them in place, and we also provide what do you call this, rewards. So we give them candies, chocolates. There. Hmm. Well, since they say that nobody is perfect, I would rate my leadership at 7. Since I know that I have lackings as well, and I'm still open for improvement, I am willing to learn more and grasp more. So at that time, I know that there are problems that arise as well, but I know that I can overcome those in the future. So there's still room for improvement. Hmm. So how would I feel at that situation? Maybe I would feel a little bit a little bit like disrespected perhaps, but I'll make sure that that wouldn't show, and I'll make sure that I will catch the attention of the student. So firstly, I will call her by her name politely, and then perhaps I'll try to ask her questions related to our topic to make sure that she's still following. And then, if not, if this will not be effective, then I would ask him or her if she would still want to continue the class, or is there anything that she would want to do to our class. So perhaps we can switch from the lesson to a free conversation instead if the person is not currently in the mood or not interested. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. So in case that happens, if the student is having a hard time, then I will tell her that we will go ahead and do it again together, and then I'm gonna go ahead and repeat it for her, and then perhaps use or rephrase the instructions or what the word meant, and then provide examples on how this word is used in a sentence. Mm-hmm. Deposit. So let me try it. So deposit means to put something in advance. So perhaps you would want to deposit your money in a bank. So you have to put it in the bank. So you will go to a bank and then put it in the bank or give it to the cashier in the bank. So that is what we call deposit. It's putting something into a bank. Mm. Mm-hmm. Well, for that, I would politely tell the student that I am really sorry, but this topic seems sensitive for me, and so I might not be able to discuss it with you today. Do you have any other things that you want to discuss, perhaps? Mm-hmm. So if the student still insists to, I think I might not be able to handle that. So I'm gonna try to tell her again in a nicer way. So I know that you would really want to talk about this today, but it is something that is not okay for me, or it's too sensitive for me to discuss. So I hope you would understand. Mm. Mm-hmm. I see. Well, that's totally fine with me since that happens a lot during my previous work as well. But then I would also stand up as a teacher. So I will tell my perhaps manager that that's not what happened in the call. You can review the call. And if it is my fault, then I would gladly take whatever punishment perhaps that there is. But if it's not, then I'll tell them that that's not what actually happened in the class, so they would know, and they can actually review the calls as well. I mean the classes as well. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Well, changes actually happen all the time. So even in my previous job as a customer service representative, there is always an update or a change in the system. So I am actually flexible to change. So I would gladly accept and perhaps give more time and effort to be able to adapt to that new change in the company. You mean from home base to? I'm sorry. Mhm. Yes, I will gladly accept any changes as long as it is something that would make our company better, as well as will help our students learn easier, the easier way. Thank you so much as well. Thank you so much as well for having me. Hala ka, Day, i-re-review daw nila. Paano yan? Paano pag hindi ako pumasa? So, they will review the recording within 24 hours, and I should be receiving an email to say if I passed or not. But feeling ko I failed kasi, kasi sabi nila dun sa YouTube, kapag ka hindi nila sinabing nakapasa ka that day, may chance na hindi ka papasa. Ay, bahala na, Lord. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. So, I'll be updating you kung ano yung naging results ng interview. Hopefully, pumasa.